to my channel. My name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani, where we come up with a really cool series and then abandon it for a few months and then hopefully come back to it like we're doing today. So today I'm here with another episode of What is the Sorcery? You have to do it in that voice because that just means it works better. So what is the sorcery? Today we're going to talk about 3 products that actually work. Now we've talked about this in our other What is the Sorcery? Hold on, rewind. We've talked about this before in our other What is the Sorcery videos, and it's not to drag any products and it's not to imply that other products suck. It's basically saying that this product actually functions and has a purpose in your life and improves the quality of your beauty life. So like, hey, a nude lip liner is awesome and it makes your lips look like Kylie Jenner's and it lasts all day, but does that really change your life? I don't think so, bro. But if you find a non-toxic beauty deodorant, if you find a non-toxic deodorant that actually works, you're like, what is the sorcery, right? So we have covered a few products already that completely changed the makeup game for me. I will leave that playlist in the description box below because who doesn't need life-changing beauty products? Am I right? Today we're going to cover 3 products. 2 of them are kind of related and you probably have to use them in conjunction if you want to hopefully see results. One of them is a cosmetic product, which is kind of exciting, but they are both a little controversial. So I'm going to dip my toes into this topic gracefully, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. I just hope I don't upset anyone because I love you. The first product is a little controversial because of the ingredients that are in it, but does it do what it claims to do? Abso-freaking-lutely. And I honestly think it smells really good. In fact, who doesn't need their face to smell delicious, right? I mean, who doesn't want any part of their body to smell delicious? Don't you just always want to smell delicious? All right, anyway, oh, it really smells good, you guys, and it dries fast. Usually here in Dani's Ratchet Vanity, we have to use this old planner cover to swap my face when I use my favorite setting spray. Now I look like I have windblown hair. Let's just try this again. Okay, you guys, I promise that moving forward, I'm going to take a more professional approach to the way that I'm doing this video because I feel like it's a little too cash and maybe a little too informal, and maybe some of you guys are here for serious beauty content production. So let me lower the octaves in my voice. Let me stop yelling and let's talk about the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face Waterproof Setting Spray Ultra Matte Finish, the end. So I bought this at the Sephora inside my local JCPenney because it was there and why not? Okay, so this flooded Instagram stories the same day. It was a brilliant campaign, if I do have to say so myself. They went to all the top influencers in LA and I don't know what other city, and they were like, hey, do you want to try this out? And they were like in their house on stories like, okay. Now, this setting spray claims to make your makeup last 24 hours. That's a big claim. It also says that it's supposed to be sweat resistant. And that you basically look like a G, flawless all day long if you put it on. I can personally say that it works. And the way that I tested it is in 86-degree Texas heat, direct sun when I was at the pool. Yeah, you heard it here first. So, it was one of those days where I had to work, so I had to put my face on. And then my boyfriend was like, hey, let's go to the pool. And I was like, okay, but I don't want to wash my makeup off. I look cute. Hey, it's the perfect opportunity to test this out. I put it on, you guys. I was in direct sun for like 3 hours. I sweat a lot, but my makeup looked the same. It was weird. Like, it was sorcery. I was like, what is this? Now, I either buy makeup on a whim or I buy it to test out the trend or to validate or invalidate the trend. You know, it's either or. I either have super ton of research that I've done beforehand, or I just heard about it. So for me, this was super trendy, but I had heard nothing about it. There were no reviews. It had just launched. No one could actually vouch that it actually worked. So I bought it, I tried it, I loved it. Upon further research, after falling in love with it, you know, a lot of people were complaining that it smells way too strong. It has a heavy fragrance, but it smells good. It does, it smells good, you guys. It's a very heavy fragrance, but it smells good. And then the other thing is that the number one ingredient in here is alcohol. So it's not a healthy product for the skin. If you're in the need of a 24-hour sweat-proof, ultra matte finish setting spray, I don't believe that your number one concern is if it has alcohol or not, or that it's aging or not. I think that when you reach for a product like this, it's gonna be for a very particular occasion, like your wedding, or if you want to wear makeup to camping, or if you're gonna have a really fun, like a Labor Day pool party, or a lake day where you're gonna take a lot of pictures with your friends. Like, it has to be a very particular occasion where I would whip this out and use it. Knowing the effects of the ingredients that it has, it's not gonna be my everyday setting spray, but guess what? I don't use makeup every day. And even if I did use makeup every day, I wouldn't use setting spray. I feel like setting spray is bringing out the big guns, you know? It's like carrying blister pads in your purse because you know you're gonna have a long day in case your feet hurt. So it's the same thing with the setting spray for me. If I know I'm gonna have a long day and I want my makeup to hold up, then I'm gonna reach for it. Am I gonna use it every day? No. So it does what it says it's gonna do. And I think the coolest trick about it is if you spray it directly into your beauty blender and then you pounce it on your skin, it almost creates like a seal of makeup. Now, you don't want to wear makeup that long on your skin. You want your skin to breathe. It's a living organism. You want it to be naked as much as possible, just saturated with delicious, nutrient-rich skincare. Makeup is always for fun, right? So if I were to say, does it do what it says it's doing? It absolutely does. Now, do you want to use it every day? That's up to you, you know? But are the claims true? Absolutely. Does it work? Heck yeah. Am I going to keep using it? You better believe it. But I don't think if you're concerned about skin and ingredients and things like that, like if that's one of the things you really look into, then it's probably not a product for you. But guess what? Not all beauty products are for everyone. So for me, I love the scent. A lot of the reviews were like super salty. Like, I've had this on my face for 9 hours and I can still smell the perfume. I'm like, I know, isn't it great? So anyway, it's not for everyone. For me, I really like it. And the spray nozzle, I mean, that is long. I'm gonna do it one more time because I'm wasting valuable product, but watch this. Look how long. I'm gonna push it down all the way and look how long it lasts. Right? Super ultra fine mist. Wait, let me put it on. It's like perfume. Super ultra fine mist, lasts all day, smells really good. I personally like it, but I could see why other people wouldn't. All right, you guys. The last two products, I limit these sorcery videos to 3 products. There was a 4th in one of them, but today we're going to do 2 products that I use in conjunction with one another. They must be used together. If you are no stranger to the Coffee Break with Dani hood, you know that we suffer from bacne. And if you're unfamiliar with that amazing creative word, it is breakouts on your back. Now, I usually have short hair. It's very rare that you'll ever see me with long hair or ever growing it out. And I know there are a lot of culprits for bacne, whether it's stress, dirt, heavy conditioners, washing with really hot water. A lot of stuff could affect the reason that you have bacne. When you've struggled with it your whole life, aka me, you change the way you do things a lot. And when you change the way you do things and you don't see results, it can be very discouraging. So I've spent the last few years trying different cleansers for my back, different ways of washing my hair and my back to see if I get results. And the only results that have lasted and have cleared up my back, prevented any additional breakouts from happening, and even lightened spots on my back have been these two products from Murad. Those are huge claims that I'm making, but I can tell you, coming from a place of insane insecurity from bathing suits, low backs, no back shirts or blouses, it can be very crippling, like socially crippling, you know, when someone like grabs your back or something and you have like, it's just, you feel gross. And there is something so sad about feeling gross. It affects you in everything, your relationships, work, your mood, everything about, like, no one wants to feel gross. So I use many different cleansers. I use many different combinations. I've used many different ways. And these are the only two products that, like I said, cleared it up, prevented any new ones from coming, and lightened up spots that I've had on my back. So the first one is the Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. This is a cleanser for your face. Murad actually has a clarifying cleanser for your body. It is in a bigger tube, it is blue, but the percentage of salicylic acid is actually lower, which I find baffling because I'm like, if you have breakouts somewhere else besides your face, you don't want them to be there for very long. So you kind of want the cleanser to be aggressive, you know? So when Murad had a sale on Ulta's website, the body care line was excluded. It only included like the regular acne products, not the ones for your body. And I was like, well, this is BS. And then I noticed that the salicylic acid percent was higher in the facial one than the body one. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Hurt my back? I don't want people looking at it anyway, so I'm gonna guinea pig myself. Y'all, it was the golden goose or the magic pill or whatever you want to call it. The golden goose, the golden egg. It worked. It was a miracle cleanser. I've used so many different cleansers when it comes to my back. You guys have seen my empties videos. Y'all, I have been through the ringer with acne cleansers. So what I do is I go in the shower and with a loofah, like an actual loofah, like the squash, like the gourd that's dried out and it turns into like that rough sponge, an actual loofah that has two ropes on either side, I'll put some of this cleanser on it. And after I wash my face, I wash my body, I condition my hair, I do everything. The very last step that I do is I'll put this on the loofah, I'll grab it and I'll go opposite sides of my back and I'll do sideways, like I'll do the little shimmy, back, 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 all the way down to my waist, all the way up, across my shoulders again and again and again. And then I dry myself, I get out of the shower, and the very first thing that I do before I start my skincare, before I put on lotion, deodorant, anything, is I spray my back with the Acne Control Clarifying Body Spray. This has salicylic acid, but the cool thing about this nozzle is that it doesn't stop spraying. So it's a steady stream. You don't have to pump. You just hold it down and it sprays while it's upside down. So you can actually spray your back. It is a genius product, but these two products are very pricey. My fear is if I stop using them, the bacne will come back. Am I willing to experiment? No, ma'am, I'm not. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna keep using them. Now, the thing that gives me the most comfort about these two products is that the salicylic acid percentage is low, and they don't have peroxide in them. They don't have benzoyl peroxide, which is a bleach. I don't want to use bleach on my skin. I don't want to bleach my towels. I don't want to bleach my body. I don't want to bleach anything that's in my life. So salicylic acid is the safest, strongest ingredient to use when fighting acne, when you don't want to go to the extreme, harsher ingredients like benzoyl peroxide. So using these two Murad products in combination have actually helped my back turn like this. I don't know if you guys can tell, it was a lot worse. The spots were darker. I had actual bumps on my skin, dirty pores, black spots. It was awful. It was so embarrassing. I was self-conscious, and for me to be self-conscious is rare because you see how I am in my videos. Like, the last thing that I like to worry about is how people perceive me, personality-wise, physical, anything. I'm like, well, it is what it is. You get what you get. This is who I am. But when it came to my back, I felt gross. Such a horrible, horrible feeling to experience. So these two products have given me the back that I never thought I could have. And I just thought, if you're on the same boat and you're suffering perhaps in silence like I was, it could be really lonely. And it's hard to go to like an Ulta and be like, so, hey Sharon, I have bacne. Do you have any products for my disgusting back? You know, it's yucky, it's horrible. So that's why I'm on the internet sharing it with thousands of you that I don't have to feel gross about myself anymore. And maybe it's the magic pill that you guys have been hoping for. So Murad, if you guys are Ulta Reward users, Murad often goes on sale where they do 5 times points on Murad. It's also a brand that's included in the 20% discount. So hold out for a sale, because I would hate to recommend a product for you that is very pricey. I think the two of these together would be like 80 bucks, and then it doesn't work for you. However, Ulta and Sephora both have really great return policies. So if it does not work, girl, go get your money back, you know? Anyway, so that was my back. This is my tan, and that is the sorcery. Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I still smell the setting spray, you guys. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, if perfumes make your head hurt, this setting spray is not gonna be something that you enjoy. I find it extremely pleasant because I love how things smell. Anyway, I will list and link these products in the description box below, along with the playlist of the 2 other What is the Sorcery videos that I've done for you guys, because you might find really awesome products to add to your cart and then thank me later. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!